السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته طلبتنا الأعزاء، أهلا ومرحبا بكم من جديد في درس جديد يجمعني بكم أنا الأستاذ المطلب محمد البوعيشي، مدرس ومدرب لغة إنجليزية. في درس جديد معكم الدرس الخامس lesson 1 unit 2 lesson 5 two conversations. So lesson 5, open your book on page 27. Open your book on page 27 صفحة 27 page 27 lesson 5 two conversations. What's the name of conversations? محادثتين. Very good. Two conversations, that means محادثتين. Okay, so here listen to the conversation, then practice in pairs. So we have to talk about in pairs now. Okay, so listen to the conversation, okay, or to the conversations, then practice in pairs. Okay, so this one here, the conversation 1 and conversation P, but the questions in here are fixed. الأسئلة هنا ثابتة، لكن هنا answer and another answer here for these questions. Okay, I went to the cinema yesterday. I went to the cinema yesterday. So I went. Went is the past form of go. Very good. So went is the past form of go. To the cinema. Yes, yesterday. أمس. ذهبت إلى السينما أمس. Oh yes. If you note here, oh yes, it means here question. Oh yes, جديات. Oh yes. معقولة جديات. This is answering. Oh yes. لو نقراها نقول oh yes ولا نعم. أي صح. لكن unless there is a question mark here, it means really. It means oh yes, it means really. What did you see? What did you see? ماذا شاهدت? Okay. So let's read the questions first, okay, and then go to the answers here. So what did you see? Oh yes, what did you see? What kind of film is that? What kind of film? شنو نوع الفيلم? What kind of film is that? شنو نوع الفيلم كان? So what is it about anyway? What is it about? What is it about? It means what the film is talking about. عن ماذا يتحدث الفيلم. Anyway على أي حال. Okay? That sounds a bit strange. That sounds. شو الفرق هنا بين sounds و seems و touches و smells والأشياء هذه؟ احنا لنا 5 senses في الحياة، عندنا 5 حواس 5 senses هي السمع، البصر، الشم، التذوق واللمس. So السمع اللي هو احنا نقول listen see or look، وعندنا smell الشم، والتست التذوق، و touch اللمس. هنا يقول لك what is that sound? That sound that means هذا زي ما نقول احنا زي ما تقول معلومه كويسه، المعلومه وين وصلت؟ احنا شبحنا المعلومه ولا سمعناها المعلومه؟ اذا الحاجه تسمع جاء عن طريق السمع بنقولوا that sounds. الحاجه اللي بنشوفها نقولوا it seems، شكلها، احنا نقولوا شكلها it seems، ماخوذه من see. it seems better، it seems nice، it seems interesting. لكن الحاجه اللي نسمعها سمع نقولوا it sounds، it's touchable، etc. Okay, so that sounds a bit strange. What's the meaning of strange? Strange is not familiar. For example, what is familiar to me that I give lessons every day. يعني المتعارف عليا والمعروف اني اعطي حصص كل يوم. نجي يوم ما نجي زي امس ما جيتش، غريبه. خير الاستاذ غايب اليوم، غريبه. So it's strange here. So what's the meaning of strange? غريب. Very good. That sounds a bit strange. غريب شويه. Who's the main character? Who is the question used to ask about the person? من هو? Yes, من هو بمعنى من. Who's the main character? Main. Character شخصية, but the main. For example, the hero of the film. The hero of the film. Not قوي exactly, but the main character, the one that always the camera focuses on him. اللي مركز على الكاميرا ديما في الحركات وموجود في كل الأحداث. شو يسموه فيه؟ في الفيلم في شخص يدور عليه الفيلم كله. شو اسمه؟
شخصية معينة.
يس، والشخصية الرئيسية هنا مقصود بها main character معناها الشخصية الرئيسية، هو البطل يعني. Who is the main character? And the last question is, so إذن do you think I should see it? Do you recommend me to see it? Do you advise me to see it? هل تنصحني بأن أشاهده؟ Okay? Now, so these are the questions here. Let's start with the first question, conversation A. And we have to start with the conversation A. I went to the cinema yesterday. Oh, yes. What did you see? The night. Doesn't mean night. It's the time now, night. Late. The night of the killer cockroaches. The night of the killer cockroaches. What's the meaning of cockroaches? Cockroaches is type of insect that the girl is frightened, scared of. حاجة حشرة يخافون منها البنوي أكثر شيء. شنو هي؟ صرصور. Very good. So the killer cockroaches. قاتل الصراصير. Okay. What kind of film is that? What kind? شو بدنا بكري what kind of film شو معناها؟ شو نوع الفيلم؟ Yes. It's a horror film. A horror film. What's the meaning of horror? مرعب. Yes. فيلم مرعب. So, what is it about anyway? What is it about? What's the film is about? Yes. These cockroaches, they are huge. Huge. Yes. Yes. They start attacking people. So a lot of cockroaches and attack people. Not musara exactly, but attack. Not exactly. Attack when you stand here and someone attack you. Yes. تهاجم الناس. Okay? That sounds a bit. Okay? So what's the ending like? Who's the main character? Who's the main character? Sorry. No, this one, yeah? We are here. Huh? We have missed some points here. Okay? So, that sounds a bit strange. What's it that sounds a bit strange? شكله يعني حسب ما سمعت منه انه غريب. Okay, yes, it's not very good. Who is the main character? Yes, the leader of the team. What's the meaning of leader? For example, we are a group here of people, and one is guide us, go, stand, stop another person from the group. Yes, القائد. The leader of the team to kill the cockroaches is called Mason Dixon. So this is the name of the Mason Dixon. Okay? What's the ending like? How does the film end? As you finished, the film finished. What is it like? Is it nice ending or sad ending or boring ending or what? شو نهاية الفيلم? Okay? It's not very good.
Nothing.
Yes. لا, it's not very good. مش مليح. Yes, not good. The cockroaches are cornered and end up being ثابت. حاصروا الصراصير اللي تحاصرت يعني وانطلقت. حاصروهم بالتالي انطلقت الصراصير دي. So do you think I should see it? Do you recommend me to see it? Yes? No, it's not really very good. Okay, so this is conversation A. Now let's go to the conversation B. I went to the cinema yesterday. Oh, yes. What did you see? B here, Taxi City, Taxi المدينة. The film is called Taxi المدينة, Taxi City. What kind of film is that? What kind of film? Yes, it's factual film. What's the meaning of factual? Fact. What's the meaning of fact? Fact. No. Fact, something is that real. Factual film, فيلم حقيقي يعني يتكلم عليه حاجة حقيقية. Factual film. So what's it about anyway? What is it about anyway? What is it about? Yes. What's about anyway? That means what's the film is about. The taxi driver, because it's taxi here, so the taxi should have a driver. Yes, the taxi driver who is also the director. What's the meaning of director? Director, we had it in the Titanic story. Director, a person that is guide the cameraman to do and do and do, and the actress to do and do. مخرج, very good. Director يعني مخرج. Also, who is also director, films and records his journeys. Record, that means he filming, put the camera in the taxi and filming the people who recording his journey. What's the journeys? Journey. While I start my car, taxi, and start go, this is journey. No. You start your way. I start the car and I go. Yes. شو نسموه في الطريق لما أنت ماشي في الطريق في سيارتك؟ مسير أو رحلة. Yes. رحلة journeys and discussing over 2 or 3 days. Discussions over 2 or 3 days. يعني يمشي في الرحلة دي ويسجل فيها يعني الحوارات اللي تصير واللقاءات اللي تصير مع الناس about 2 or 3 days. That sounds a bit strange. هذا زي ما نقول غريب الحاجة دي. Yes, but it's good. Who's the main character? We said that. Yes. What's the ending like? The end of the film. How is it? Huh? Oh, sorry. Who is the main character? Yes. Who is the main character? Yes. It's the driver. It is the driver. Yes. He is called Ahmed. His name is Ahmed. So it's him. The main character, the taxi driver himself, who's Ahmed, and all the different people. Different people he takes in his taxi. الركاب اللي ياخذهم معه في السيارة في التاكسي. هذا شخصيات الفيلم. يعني من هو أحمد the taxi driver and the people who takes in his taxi. Yes. What's the ending like? The end. So when I watch a film, go and then the end here. Yes. Very good. So the end of the film. Yes. It's great. Yes. It also shows how effective a low budget film can be. How effective. It also shows توري تظهر how effective. كيف effect was من effect يؤثر تأثير. How effective a low that means not high. Low قليل. Low budget يعني التكلفة القليلة. Low budget film can be كيف الأفلام ذات التكلفة القليلة تكون يعني بمتعة أفضل من التكلفة العالية لبعض الأفلام. في بعض الأفلام تكلفتها عالية لكن مملة، وفي بعض الأفلام تكلفتها بسيطة لكن ممتعة. So it shows how effective a low budget that means amount قيمة film can be, right? So do you think I should see it? Do you recommend me? Do you advise me to see it? Yes. It's on for another week. It's on, that means it shows. الآن يعرض. It's on, that means يعرض الآن for another week. أسبوع آخر يعرض لمدة أسبوع آخر. Right? So now I will read and you repeat after me. Okay? Listen and repeat now. I went to the cinema yesterday. Again. I went to the cinema yesterday. Oh yes. What did you see? The night of the killer cockroaches. What kind of film is that? It's a horror film. So what is it about anyway? What is it about anyway? These cockroaches, they are huge. They start attacking people. That sounds a bit strange. That sounds a bit strange. Strange. Yes. It is not very good. Who's the main character? The leader of the team to kill the cockroaches is called Mason Dixon. What's the ending like? What's the ending like? The ending like. Ending like. It's not very good. The cockroaches are cornered and end up being zapped. So, do you think I should see it? No. It isn't really very good. Okay, this is conversation 1. Now let's see conversation 2. Because here we have 2 conversations. So this is A and B. Conversation B. I went to the cinema yesterday. I went to the cinema yesterday. Oh yes. What did you see? What did you see? Taxi City. What kind of film is that? Film is that? It is a factual film. Factual film. So, what is it about anyway? So, what is it about anyway? Anyway, the taxi driver, who is also the director, films and records his journeys and discussions over 2 or 3 days. That sounds a bit strange. Yes. But it's good. Yes, but it's good. Who is the main character? Who's the main character? It's the driver. It's the driver. He's called Ahmed. So it's him and all the different people he takes in his taxi. What's the ending like? What's the ending like? It's great.
It's great.
It also
It also
shows
shows
how effective a low
how effective
a low budget.
a low budget.
How effective
How effective
a low budget
a low budget
film can be.
film can be.
So,
So,
do you think
do you think
I should see it?
I should see it?
Yes,
Yes,
it's on
it's on
for another week.
for another week.
Yes, good. That's right. So these are the two conversations here. Now ask and answer questions here. Now do exercise A to see on page 22 and 23 on the workbook. So let's move now to the workbook, please. Let's go to the workbook to see this exercise. This is the most important exercise A. First, draw lines to match questions in the left hand column that have the same meaning as questions in the right hand column. So here we have questions and also here we have questions. And then أسئلة وهنا أسئلة. Both of the questions or both of the columns here having the same meaning. So we have to match the meaning that's the same or related to the first question from column A or right column to the left column. Okay, العمود الأيمن إلى العمود الأيسر. Let me do this one. Oh. Okay, doesn't matter. Now, let's do this one. My brother is, not this one, I'm sorry. Oh. Yes, this is the one here. Draw lines here. So let's have the lines here. What is it called? What does it mean here? What is it called? What is it called? What do they call you? شو ينادوا فيك أنت؟ صام. صام ولا؟ Okay. So what is it called معناها شو الاسم؟ لما أقولك what do you call? What do they call you؟ معناها شو ينادوا فيك؟ معناها شو اسمك ولا؟ إذا what is it called؟ شو يسمى؟ So what's the meaning of what is it called here؟ شو معناها شو الاسم ولا؟ بس نبغى نختار تو إحنا سؤال أيضا يعطي نفس المعنى من هنا. يعطي نفس معنى what is it called؟ What is it?
What's the name?
So number one here, what is it called? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. What is it called? That means what's the title? شنو عنوانه؟ عنوان الفيلم. What does it called? شنو اسمه أو شنو عنوانه؟ زوز نفس الشيء يعطوا. So what is it called here? It means the same as what is the title? What is the title here? Okay? Who is it about? Who is it about? Who is it about? That means who. بكرة قلت لك بدي هو تستخدم سؤال عشان على الشخص ولا من. هنا نبغى نختاره كلمة أو سؤال يعود على شخص. Who is it about? What is it about? هنا عندي ما عنديش هو. Who is it about? من هو؟
شخصية.
Yes. So which one here? What's the name of the main character? Who is it about? It means what's the name of the main character? Yes. What's the topic? What's the topic? What is it? What's the topic? شنو الموضوع متاعه؟ The topic يعني؟
عنوان.
لا مش العنوان، العنوان the title خليناها بكرة العنوان هي the title. What is it called? What's the title? لكن what's the topic?
شنو عارفين؟ شنو عارفين؟
Yes. شنو نوعه أول شيء يحكي what's the topic هي what is it about? So what is it about? Right? So what's the topic? That means what is it about? Right? Okay. Where does it happen? Where does it happen? Where the film? When? No, where, not who, where. Where is used to ask about a place. المكان. شو نختار هنا؟ Where does it happen? Yes. Where does it take place? Yes. So where does it happen means where does it take place? أين عقد الفيلم أو صور الفيلم أو مثل الفيلم. What's the ending like? What's the ending like? The end. Yes. What's the ending like? It means how does it end? How doesn't end? What's the film like? It means how doesn't end. How doesn't end? Okay. Okay. Now, what's the ending like? We said, how does it end? The last question: could you lend me it? Could you lend it me? Could you lend it me? For example, you have the film, the CD or the tape. So I want to take it from you. Could you lend it to me, and I will get it you back? No. ناخذ ورد معناها.
تمام.
لما نجيب ناخذ منك حاجة بردها لك بعدين على سبيل الإعادة. استعارة. Very good. So could you lend it to me? ممكن تستعيرني إياها يا could I borrow it? نفس المعنى. Borrow and lend. Lend تعيرني و borrow أستعير. يعني كلمة lend يعير أو تعيرني. Could you lend it to me? هل تعيرني؟ Could I borrow؟ هل أستعيرها؟ Okay, so this one here. Okay, what is it called? It means what's the title? Who is it about? It means what's the name of the main character? What's the topic? That means what is it about? Where does it happen? It means where does it take place? And what's the ending like? How does it end? And the last one here, could you lend it to me? It means could I borrow it? Right? So this is the whole ideas of the lesson. Here we can write some information, for example, about the title. We can choose a title for a film. The title, example, Toy Story 4. Author or director, example, Pixar Studios and Walt Disney Pictures. Kind of story, animation, and topic, toys and their adventures. Where it happened, on a road trip in America. So this is a name of film, okay? So you can do it. Right? You can choose a film that you saw and write this information, okay? It's another example. إذن بهذا أعزائي الطلبة نكون وصلنا لنهاية درسنا لهذا اليوم. الدرس الخامس في الوحدة أو الدرس الدرس الخامس في الوحدة الثانية Unit 2 Lesson 5 2 Conversations. إن شاء الله حنكون بكرة في الدرس السادس وإن شاء الله يكون في الاستفادة كافية ووافية لكم والشرح واضح وبسيط. في الختام تقبل تحياتي أنا الأستاذ عبد المطلب محمد البوعيشي والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.